Hi, you're here with the one and only Renee, and today we're doing a little something different than our usual lessons from the road. We're still going to be learning a lot of lessons, but this time they won't be from me. They're going to be from some really inspiring JA students that have their own roads and their own lessons to share.
So we are feminist.
Yeah, I can try.
Maybe a little more ambitious.
Breaking the stereotype that women can't do jobs that men can do.
Time management.
The way our company started, which was a bit rougher than most.
Wow, I really did this.
From your three sisters and your girlfriend.
We had a lot of inside jokes within the company.
Inclusivity.
We believe anyone can be feminists.
Form our vision.
They're $15 and do not forget about the buttons.
Honestly, when we started getting our first couple of sales, it
Look trendy.
And that's kind of sad.
Did you know that 5% of our proceeds are going to go towards women's shelters?
Do other tote bags have magnets on them? Do other tote bags come with multicolored handles?
I'll do a dare. I'll do another dare.
I'm with you.
I'd first like to start by introducing myself. So my name is Renee Alvarez-Fritsch, and I'm a Junior Achievement alumni, and I'm also an entrepreneur. So that's something a little bit about me. But I know that you're probably wondering right now, Renee's talking a lot about, entrepreneurship, but I really care about the fact that he said he's an alumni of something. Yes, so I'm a company program alumni. Now, you're probably very confused on what all this means. Good, because I'm about to make this very clear for you. And how, may you ask? Well, through the awesome power of cartoons, of course. Let us begin with Junior Achievement of Central Ontario. What is it? Well, only the greatest organization of all time, that is. Its mission is to inspire and educate Canadians, well, young Canadians, to experience free enterprise, to learn about business and economics, and to develop entrepreneurship and leadership skills. How did he do it? Jacob runs a unique program that nurtures entrepreneurs and future business leaders of all kinds. It's called the Company Program. Now it works like this. A group of students under the guidance of a small group of advisors create, manage, and liquidate a company within 18 weeks. They use real money, they have real products, and they have real, very real customers. CP gives students an important real-world experience, helping them to build confidence and pushing them to go beyond what they think is possible. So it's a really exciting project that they're currently working on. And recently they won a really exciting challenge, which is why we're here introducing them. So I know that you're really excited to meet these students and get to hear their stories. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and give it up to one of them to introduce their company. So they are from Feministe, but who am I to say anything about your company? It's really all about you guys. So would someone like to share a little bit about the company and what you guys are doing? Give us a little update on where you guys are at.
So we are feminist and we want to work to kind of empower women and just break down, like breaking the bias, just like the theme for International Women's Day we just had here, breaking the stereotype that women can't do jobs that men can do, because I feel like that was really prevalent in most workplaces. And speaking of workplaces, we want to make that normalized for women to be able to take on these jobs and kind of have the same experiences that men get. So we want to make sure it's well known that women have this ability, and we want to promote that ability through our tote bags. And that's the message that we want to spread. And we kind of talked about like empowering your vision to do anything that you want to do.
We believe anyone can be feminists, and that as Nada touched upon, just gender equality in the workplace, and we kind of want to promote this vision along with our product, and we've always just stuck by that.
That's really awesome, and I can definitely, just by hearing you two speak, I can definitely see the passion behind the product. And I think it's really valuable that you guys are not just selling a product but selling that vision. And it seems like you guys, again, really passionate about that, and I think that would really help propel your company and lead it to success. So that's really awesome to hear, and awesome to hear that you guys have picked such an important topic in today's sort of workforce, in today's work environment. So that's really awesome. Before we keep talking about a little bit more about your company and what you guys are doing and some of the things that you've learned, I need to hear a little introduction from each one of you. So tell me a little bit about first your name, obviously, who you are, and something that you were really passionate about.
All right, so I can start this off. My name is Nada. I am the president of Feministe, and something that I'm really passionate about is helping others, which I find I've had various opportunities to do through JA by helping guide each of the departments and getting to work closely with each one of them. I'm really grateful for that experience.
Hi, my name is Zonia. I'm the VP of Sales for Feministe. And one thing I'm very passionate about are political issues around the world that includes women issues. So I was really excited when Dominique pitched the idea of having a product that would help women employment. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Dominique. I am the VP of Marketing here at Feministe. And something I'm really passionate about is meeting new people and like going to many like fun events and just sharing my ideas with other people and listening to other people's ideas. So it's really great that I decided to enroll in J because it's such a good opportunity to socialize and network and really kind of hear other people's visions as well and kind of incorporate that into your own in a business, and which I think is very powerful.
That's great that you mentioned that. And based on my experience from JA, I know that I really benefited from the ability to network and really meet people and, like you said, socialize. Dominique, that's really exciting to hear. And I'm in marketing as well. So here you got another marketing contact. So why are these students here talking to me today? Well, they were recently part of a social media challenge. So JA ran a social media challenge for all the various high school companies that were a part, that are currently a part of the company program, and they had to do several different challenges through social media throughout the week. So for instance, they had to share how they're keeping up their team morale during, working from home. They had to share some of their team goals and where they want to be, at the end of the company program. They had to create a team flag and explain why that flag is so valuable to them and how it aligns with their company and who they are. They had to share some of their greatest advisor advice, so things that their advisors knowledge that they've bestowed upon them, and the best type of knowledge. And finally, some of their best company program moments. So I'm really excited to hear about that. But before I just start asking you, question after question after question, we want to keep it nice and exciting. So the way that we're going to do this is through a little truth or dare company program style. So we're going to keep it very, very light and fun for you guys. The way this is going to work is that everyone on their phone will have dice rolling to roll 2 dice. If they roll above a 6, they're going to share one of the truths. So I will be asking them a question. But if they roll below a 6, there will be a little dare that they will have to do, obviously related to their company program. And perhaps you'll get to learn from these dares what makes their product awesome and what are these ladies using to sell their product. So without further ado, because of the way that is just on my screen right now, we're going to begin with Sonia. So Sonia, do you feel ready to participate in this truth or dare?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. So first up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you roll and show the camera, and let's see what you get.
As you can see here, I got a 7. So
all right, perfect. So Sonia rolled a 7. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and ask you the first question. It's kind of a nice and easy question to get us started. So out of the social media challenge, what was your favorite challenge to complete and why? Additionally, I'd love to know which one was the most frustrating to complete and why it was so frustrating.
I think the most fun challenge for us to complete was the meme one, mainly because they're so easy to make. You can make fun of so many things, especially with the way our company started, which was a bit rougher than most. We had a lot of inside jokes within the company. As for the challenge that was hardest, I would say was the flag, mainly because that was the one that required the most effort. And it wasn't like we had the whole week to work on it. We only had up until Wednesday, which kind of sucks because our company meetings are on Wednesday, so we didn't even have that to complete it. So yeah, but then again, both the memes and the flag turned out amazing, thanks to our wonderful marketing team.
Wow, that's awesome. Dominique getting a shout out there in that answer. That's great. So no, that's awesome to hear. And I did see some of the flags, and it did seem like it was sort of a challenge that required both the creative aspect, but also to have all that mission statement and all those value aspects correct. So I can see how that could be a frustrating challenge if you don't have your whole team there to complete it. So that's great. Next up on my screen, Nada. So I see Nada smiling there. Nada, I don't know if she wants to roll a dare. We'll see what happens. So Nada, feel free to roll the dice and show us what you get.
All right, so I got 11.
11. Okay, perfect. So we have another truth. Now, this truth is sort of related to what Sonia said, that you guys had kind of some funny things happen as you were getting started with the company. So the question is, tell us an embarrassing or silly moment / anecdote from your company program that has helped your team bond closer and create a more positive culture.
A few silly moments. When we first got started, each of us weren't really sure too much of the expectations. We were just getting used to our roles. So anytime we would come to the meetings, it wasn't all prepared. So it'd be a little funny when we got started and we were all like, oh, we're not too sure what's going on. We managed to figure it out later on. And that's our inside joke now. We had a rocky start for the first few weeks, but after we like bounced back super strong. So it really helped us. And it's just nice to look back on that moment at first.
Yeah, of course. And definitely going through a little bit of a rough start definitely gets everyone's, gears going, pushes everyone forward. So I guess that's actually a good way to start for any of the other company programs watching. I'd love to, know their experiences as well, but that's really cool to hear. Next up, we have Dominique. So Dominique, feel free to roll that dice and show us what you get.
I have a 9.
All right, we're rolling all the big numbers, so you guys are safe from all the dares. So, Dominique, tell us about a soft skill that you've learned through the company program and give us an example of how you were able to learn that skill.
I feel like time management is one of the main skills that I feel like I've learned throughout the company program, because personally, I do not possess time management skills of any sort before JA. I love cramming things, which isn't always the best, but through JA and being on the marketing team and kind of taking over social media, as well as social media challenge week especially, I've kind of learned how to balance my time well as balancing other extracurriculars and social and school. And I feel like JA has really helped me kind of get a grasp of time and sort of establish a more balanced schedule. So
that's a really great skill to learn early on, as well as you start your career and start moving into the workforce. So it's really good to be able to manage all those things, like you said. So really happy to hear that you learned that skill. So back to Sonia. Sonia, let's see what you roll, and we'll go from there. So we got a 9. Let's go to the next question as part of our interview here. So tell us about, and maybe this is more towards marketing, but tell us about an outrageous marketing idea that just did not work or did not come off the floor because it was too crazy. Based on my experience, we had always someone come up with something insane. I remember in my time, Rob Ford was really famous. So they made us go line up at City Hall and take a picture with Rob Ford to sell our product. So tell us something like that was completely out of the box, that didn't quite make it off the idea floor.
Unfortunately, I'm not part of the marketing department, so I wouldn't know exactly the most outrageous. However, one idea that was maybe a little more ambitious that we had during the start of the year was to have a International Women's Day sale, where most of our products would be, I think, it would be like 24% off. And there was a joke about that I made about the number itself. For the life of me, I can't remember what it was. Unfortunately, it just never worked out because we just started selling late. And by the time International Women's Day came, we realized like we can't afford to like do any kind of sales or whatnot, which really sucks. Could be such a fitting theme for that day, but unfortunately it just never happened.
Yeah, that gives me a lot of insight into the way that you guys are proactively looking for ways to sell and looking for ways to market your product. Trust me, you guys are not alone in that experience. I remember we had to sell at my company these really badly made stress boxes. They were awful, Dollarama bought, whatever. And we were selling them for $20, which was outrageous already. And my friends everyone in the company was like, dude, we got to sell these for $5. And we kept saying, listen, we're not going to break even. It has to be 20. So really, we relied heavily on our salespeople to really pitch this badly made Dollarama box. So listen, you guys are selling really beautiful tote bags. I did see the product you're selling. So at least you have one up on us on that end. So you guys don't even need that discount. I'm sure you guys are having no trouble selling the tote bags. Okay, next up, Dominique. And here, just to keep excited, I'm praying for a dare. So we'll see what happens.
You're in luck because I got it too.
Oh no. Okay. So I know, Dominique, maybe you weren't ready for a dare. So I'm going to try to pick one that is really easy. How about that? Does it sound fair?
Okay, sounds good. But I'm also up for a challenge.
Okay.
More exciting. I'm down.
Okay, so listen, the first one I had is a really nice, easy way to get you guys going on the dares. So it's just a 30-second elevator pitch on your tote bag. So why should I buy your tote bag? Renee Alvarez, why should I do it? You have 30 seconds. Take a second to think.
Do I get brainstorm time?
Yeah. Take a few seconds to brainstorm. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh my God. I was like actually hoping I didn't get the sales pitch one. I was like, oh my God, I have it too. Like I could do anything but the sales pitch.
Always take some time to think and listen, you're in marketing, so you know where the value is in your product. Just try to align some of that value to what I'm a 26-year-old guy. I'm in marketing. I carry stuff to the office, maybe some ideas like that. I have 3 sisters. That could be powerful too. So I have a girlfriend, she has a big family. So maybe go along those routes, just someone to help you.
Okay. Wait, Nada or Zani, do you guys by any chance know how much our tote bags were like priced at?
They're like $15, and do not forget about the buttons.
I know. That was the first thing I thought of when Renee said sales pitch. I was like, magnet buttons. Okay. Yeah, I can try.
Okay, let's do it. So back to the camera. This is Dominique with her elevator pitch for her product in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Renee, do you want to seek validation from your 3 sisters and your girlfriend?
Every day. Yes. It's one of my biggest challenges in life.
If yes, you need to show them. Oh my God, I suck at this. You need to show your support for Feministe. Do you need something to carry with you on your way to work?
100%. 100%.
Are your notebooks and your lecture notes getting heavy? If yes, you should get our huge tote bag with a magnet button on the handle to ensure that none of your papers fall out. They are only priced at $15, which is basically just $14.99, which really is less than probably a backpack or all your utensils and supplies like added together. And you would also be supporting the vision of Feministe, empowering your vision that you can support. Oh my God, I suck at
Dominique, that was amazing. You guys can count on my sale. I saw that you guys had you got out of like a Shopify kind of thing. So I will be purchasing a tote bag to support your vision, to get some validation from my sisters that are vision. Listen, 100% count on me with that. You had me in your first sentence. With that said, Dominique tackled our first dare and she did an excellent job. So let's see if Sonia will also roll a dare and let's see what is going to happen.
No dare yet. It's
no
10.
Dare. We got a 10. You guys are some of the luckiest contestants ever. If you guys were betting here and rolling high numbers, you can count on that. Okay, so in terms of sales, and maybe you haven't done any sales, but I guess in our company, we always try to sell to our family, to everyone around us. I remember in my company, we had to make everyone sell at least, at least 2 boxes for us to do something. So everyone has experience selling. So I want to know, what is the most outrageous thing that you've had to do to sell one of your tote bags?
Unfortunately, I haven't done anything crazy like that, mainly because pandemic, I haven't been able to like actually talk to people. Probably the craziest thing I'd ever have to do was selling to my parents, because you always need to sell at least something to your parents, right?
Yeah.
And they were giving me the hardest time. So I had to go through every single trick I had in the book about how you were going to donate, the buttons and everything. And they were still like, no, we're not going to buy this. You need to sell harder. And I was just like, just buy it. And that's kind of sad.
I agree with you. The hardest people to sell are usually your family, not they're like, go sell somewhere else, go sell to your friends. So I see where you're coming from. Okay, Nada. So as we start, wrapping up with a few more dares and questions, Nada, let's see what you got. What? Oh, we got. So I can't believe it's so close to that I7. Okay, so we'll do a question here. Tell us about a time that you felt extremely successful and proud of your company. So a moment where you felt like playing like your best, most upbeat song. You're like, I did it, something like that. Tell us about that time and just love to know more about, how you felt and why you felt that way.
Honestly, when we started getting our first couple of sales, it was a really rocky start for us, like we did mention. So once we got everything going, we started making those sales, and I even like sold a few to my friends. I felt really successful there because I'm like, wow, I really did this, and we really did this as a team, despite what we've gone through. So that was a really happy moment for all of us.
That is so cool. That's a great moment. And getting that first entrepreneurial dollars is huge. I don't know if you guys seen SpongeBob. My team and I, we are like, we need to do this Mr. Krabs thing where we frame our first dollar, which is huge. So really congrats on that. That's really awesome to hear. Finally, let's do one more. Dominique, let's see if you can keep the big number streak going, or you'll get a dare. Let's see what happens.
I don't know if this is a truth or a dare, but I got 6.
6. So let me see actually what I have written down. So it has to be, okay, listen, I'll let you pick. What do you want to do?
Oh, okay. I'll do a dare. I'll do another dare, as long as it's not another sales pitch.
No worries. Okay, so picture this. Okay, so we're gonna do a picture this. You're about to sell a product and it will be the biggest sale of your company history. The buyer refuses to buy from you unless you sing the chorus of your favorite song in a high-pitched voice. Okay, so I'm gonna get you guys to get on a chorus. Put your high-pitched voice on.
Why did I volunteer for? Why did I sign up for this?
And I'll help you guys out. So what song can we sing? One that's popular right now. I'll do it with you guys. Are you ready? It's not even a chorus, it's a sentence. So we better be ready. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys start. I'm gonna join after you guys start. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I can feel my face when I'm with you.
But I love it. But I love it.
But I love it.
But I love it, girl. That was good. I was vibing. That was great. You guys should start a band after the singing and all that stuff. I think you guys have also a future in music. So that's amazing, guys. Thank you so much for participating. So I just want to say thank you guys too for participating. Thank you for being a part of this experience and this video. I love that you guys are so passionate about what you do. I have a company that is so well grounded in your mission statement. We've definitely learned a lot about your journey, who you guys are, and what Feministe is all about. So I'm really, really happy to get to hear your story and your road. So before we end today's episode and challenge, you guys can have the little, in a video, this video is sponsored by, we're going to have this video sponsored by Feministe. So this is where you get to shamelessly plug your product and company. And also, because the award ceremony is coming up in May, tell all the other companies what makes you so awesome and where you're going to sweep the awards. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Each one of you can have a final word and then we'll end the video. So Sonia, get us started.
All right, as you know, this video is sponsored by Feministe. Buy our tote bags because they're literally the best tote bags in existence. Do other tote bags have magnets on them? Do other tote bags come with multicolored handles? No, they don't, but ours do. And as for why we're going to sweep the entire company award ceremony, it's literally because we're the best, and if we lose, then the awards are rigged.
What? Wow, did anyone else get chills? Because I'm getting chills. You forgot to mention that I'll give validation as well, so that's amazing. Okay, Nada, you're next. And no talk of rigging.
Did you know that 5% of our proceeds are going to go towards women's shelters? Like, how can you deny that? You need to help support these women to get jobs and have a future and get the resources that they need. So supporting us is supporting them. So why wouldn't you?
I like it. Staying true to your mission statement. Next, Dominique.
Well, I mean, personally, I'd want to look trendy as well as advocate for a good cause. I mean, like, why not do both? Why just wear a tote bag from, say, like H&M or Urban Outfitters with like a mushroom on it when you can wear our logo, our like vision, not even just a brand, a vision, our Feministe, empowering your vision into the workplace, showing to all your coworkers and employers or your classmates or workers that you are supporting good cause, and they should too.
I love it. Hashtag don't wear mushrooms, wear Feministe. Let's go. Guys, thank you again for joining. It was a pleasure getting to know all of you. Thank you for bringing a lot of great energy as well. I think it's going to be a great video, and let's sign off. Bye.